Hey everybody, time for a teaching moment. I've got a great one here today. I might cut it up into a couple different videos, but it came across my attention that a rock star, Paul Stanley, founding member of KISS, did a book called Face the Music. And I just want you to listen to a couple things in his own words about his marriage and his life, because I really think he's going to bring some huge value. So here we go. He starts off talking about buying his wife at the time a new Mercedes and her reaction. Here we go.
Once in a while, Pam also traveled to meet me on the road. She was going to join me in Florida in January 1999, and I wanted to surprise her with a gift for her upcoming birthday. I'd gotten her a Jaguar sedan a few years before, and the lease was coming to an end.
So he wants to surprise his wife, obviously, with a new car because her Jaguar lease was ending. Listen closely, because this is a good learning opportunity.
She had always loved the two-seater Mercedes SL Coupe, so I decided to buy her one for her birthday. I made some calls and arranged the whole thing. When she arrived on tour, I told her, I wanted to do something special for your birthday, but I didn't want you to have to wait until then.
So he buys her a two-seater Mercedes for her birthday, but it sounds like several months before her birthday, he wants to give it to her. So when she comes to meet him on tour, he springs it on her. Hey, I got you a new two-seater Mercedes. Listen to what comes next.
You won't get it until you're back home, but I wanted you to know I got you a white Mercedes 320 SL. Then I handed her the color brochure I'd been carrying around in anticipation of this moment. A 320, she said. I don't want some small Mercedes. Oh no. I wanted validation. Instead, I had to explain to her all the details about the car, how the 320 SL was the same body and interior as a 550 SL, but that it had a six-cylinder engine instead of a V8, which made no difference for the way she used her car around.
All right, so I'm going to stop it there for a moment. He buys her a new Mercedes six-cylinder, and it's a 320 SL on the badge on the back, instead of a 550 SL, which is an eight-cylinder model. And she's not happy. She's not like she's going to pop the hood and look at the engine and know, hey, this isn't the bigger engine model. So sometimes some people are just never happy. So listen to what else he has to say.
Town. But as I began to explain all this, I suddenly changed my mind. I could explain. I could apologize, I could change the order, but it didn't matter. It was ruined. Forget it, I said. Happy birthday.
All right, so what's the takeaway on this video? Here's the takeaway. Number one, if you're entangled with somebody who's just never happy, even if you buy them a $100,000 car because they want the one that's $180,000 or whatever the difference is, run away. I mean, you can't get tangled up with somebody like that. Yeah, he was married to her at the time, but there's millions of people in this world that don't have enough clean water to drink, and she's miserable because she didn't get the car with the badge she wants on the back. You know, he could have taken that 320 SL to a detailer, and with a heat gun and a piece of dental floss, he could have gotten that 320 SL badge off. She probably would have never known the difference. I can't imagine that she'd open the hood and start wrenching on it to say, hey, this is a six-cylinder, not an eight-cylinder, while she's changing the spark plugs and only using six plugs. Just bad news, all right? It gets worse. Stay tuned. And be careful out there. Look, learn from him.